Welcome back. This is Holly, live from 𝐾𝐿 TV studio in Sydney, and you're watching the Market Movers. Following an overnight slump on Wall Street, the S&P/ASX 200 is trading lower today. The ASX 200 dropped 0.15% to 7,044.60 midday. The major U.S. stock market benchmark indexes ended lower on Thursday following reports that President Joe Biden is considering to almost double the tax on capital gains. The bottom performing stocks on this index are Kogan.com Limited and Blackmores Limited. Kogan.com Limited reported that its EBITDA tumbled despite gross sales growing more than 47% and revenue by 65% during the first quarter of the calendar year. In its latest update, Blackmore mentioned that the inbound spending is significantly down in Australia, driven by absence of international students and tourists. Despite delivering $302.6 million in the first half revenue, Australia's 𝐊𝐴MCo Holdings is at a 5-month low on weak FY21 earnings outlook. The earth-moving equipment provider expects FY21 operating EBITDA between $235 million and $238 million, down from $246.1 million, reported last year. It stated that with its fleet momentum improving, fleet utilization is increasing and financial performance is growing towards FY22. EHL is on track to post its 6th weekly decline, losing 3.2%. Copper-focused Australian miners fell on the exchange today as metal prices slipped on China worries. Copper prices slipped on Thursday on worries about China capping commodities prices to curb inflation, as investors locked in profits after a rally. And AMP Limited is leading the charts after announcing its intention to pursue a demerger of AMP's capital private markets business of infrastructure, equity, infrastructure debt, and real estate. The proposed demerger follows a decision by the AMP board to conclude discussions with RS Management Corporation regarding a potential sale of private markets. The demerger would create two more focused businesses, which would be better equipped to pursue and allocate capital to distinct growth opportunities and realize efficiencies. AMP Limited and private markets. Shares of Accent Group climbed as much as 8.5% to 2.820, a record high on the deal to buy apparel retail Glue Store. Accent Group Limited has entered into an agreement to acquire the Glue Store retail business and the wholesale and distribution brands business of Next Athleisure Pty Limited for cash consideration of $13 million. LNG producer 𝐿𝐴Z𝐧 slides on cut FY investment expenditure. Weak quarterly results. The company slashed planned full-year investment expenditure by 22%, citing cost savings measures and coronavirus-induced restrictions in PNG. 𝐿𝐴Z𝐧 lifted March quarter operating revenue 16% on the prior quarter to $301.5 million. 𝐿𝐴Z𝐧 reported total quarterly production was noted at 6.9 million barrels of oil, equivalent to 2.7% on the prior quarter. Alright then, that's all for now. Stay tuned with 𝐾𝐿 TV for more live market updates. We'll be back with more news on the markets, economy, and diverse themes and sectors. This is Holly Shields signing off.